used to seeing. It was a video that I didn't ever want to have to make. And also, it was a video that I didn't ever think that I would make. I remember back to the days of David and Liza's breakup video. It always just felt weird to me to have a breakup video. And here I am making a breakup video. It's completely necessary. This channel over the past year has turned into a channel that has very much been mine and Amara or Lana, depending on what channel you watch her on. And it just didn't make sense for me to leave the audience hanging, not address it. So I guess for people who have been watching the channel over the past year, the big question is why? Why are you guys bringing it up? You seem so happy on camera. There was no one specific reason. It wasn't a loyalty thing. The best thing about Amra is that she's so fiercely loyal. I never once had to worry about her cheating, talking to any other guys. It was something that honestly is kind of rare to find in Los Angeles, and even kind of hard to find in general. She was so devoted to this relationship, so dedicated to me as a person. It was kind of one of my favorite things about her. It was never about
it was definitely intense.
Girls. It was surely two people who wanted two vastly different things. Amra was always tuned in and obsessed with the idea of linear and traditional life and love. She wanted to meet a guy, she wanted to settle down, she wanted to have a family and just live this kind of linear life. As you guys know who watch The Night Shift, who have read my book, who follow my story, that's just not who I am. I'm just not a linear person. I move all over the place all the time. Some days I want to do this, some days I want to do that. And so over the past couple months, she was trying to facilitate the vision that she saw for the relationship, which was getting a house and me moving in with her, and rightfully so. All those things made complete sense to her. But to me, they didn't. And it just didn't feel right. I felt for a long time that there was just something missing in the relationship. There's also a bunch of things that I'm not going to get into today that were just signs that wanted two vastly different things.
Damn.
That we weren't cut out to be together, that we weren't cut out to go the distance. That's been an incredibly hard pill to swallow for both of us. We are trying not to talk and trying to keep our distance because it's very painful. It's been really hard to imagine not having my best friend in my life. That's something that we're both struggling to deal with. She's been very clear that she wants me to talk about the fact that it was me that ended the relationship, and it honestly was something that I struggled with for so long. Like, what the fuck is this guy thinking? Like, he's got this absolutely stunning girl who's completely devoted to him, completely loyal, dedicated to helping his business, his life. Why the fuck would you ever leave that girl? Why would you leave that behind? Long story short, like,
you motherfucker.
I just haven't been happy, and neither is she. And it's been making me unhappy to see her unhappy. It was eating at me every day to know that not only was I spending time with someone who I didn't think was going to be my partner, but I was wasting her time. And I was continuing to lead her towards this idea that we were going to have this magical life together. It was incredible, 9-10 month run for us. When I met Amra, she had a signed contract.
Who the fuck is Amra?
She was 2 weeks out from going back into the industry. And I asked her, I said, Amra, I don't know you very well. I know we just met, but is this something that makes you happy? Is this something that you want to do? And she was very frank and earnest about the fact that she didn't want to, that it made her completely sad. And she regretted all of the work that she'd done, and it was a part of her life that she wished never happened. And I was able to kind of instill in her the idea that you don't need to go back to that. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And now she's, kind of the sweetheart of the internet, and she's had a great time on my channel and on her own channels. And I think that this relationship will have helped facilitate a new life for her away from the adult industry. And so I think, whether that for her or what it did for me as a person, it made me more patient, more calm. I haven't been in a relationship in 10 fucking years. Like, this is the first relationship I've had in so long.
Damn.
And it taught me that I am able to be with one person. I am able to devote myself and be loyal and be dedicated to one person. And so I think it's important to bring up all the positives that the relationship brought and acknowledge those. The only